Hello everyone, and it's great to have you back on the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Ben, and today we're going to be taking a look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Let's start off with the campaign mode. The campaign is an action-packed mode that introduces us to old characters from previous titles. The story picks up 3 years after Modern Warfare 2019, and of course another threat of global terrorism has risen, and Task Force 141 are on hand to save the day. The story takes you around the globe tracking down American missiles under the orders of General Shepard. Task Force 141 track the missiles down one by one alongside Shadow Company and a refreshing new character, Alejandro, a Mexican soldier that is willing to do anything to protect his city from the Mexican cartel. I found myself liking this character a lot. Another new change in this year's title is the gameplay. It's less of a hand-holding experience, and it gives the player the freedom to choose how they want to play. They have also added a dialogue this year, which gives the game an extra layer of immersive gameplay. I mean, who doesn't want to listen to Ghost dad joke?
Why don't blind guys skydive?
Tell me.
Scares the shit out of their dogs. We could do this all night.
That's what I'm afraid of.
All in all, the campaign this year has been a nostalgic and immersive experience, and I have definitely been enjoying it. The multiplayer is where the game really stands out though. You have your standard 6v6 map playlists, as well as new ways to travel on maps via water. There is also a bigger 10v10 game mode, and a Spec Ops mode which adds even more variety to the game. There is the usual multiplayer modes this year: Team Deathmatch, Domination, Free-for-all, Search and Destroy, and new games called Prison Arrest. Although I found this game mode too slow for me, many people are loving it. There is a limited time playlist too, with game modes such as Crank, as well as a third person mode for people who don't like first person games. The gunplay is a solid experience too, with extremely deep weapon customization and weapon challenges to unlock new rewards. The free battle pass isn't bad either. I've unlocked some cool weapon charms, gun screens and emblems just from playing the game. However, there are some negatives with this game that should be mentioned too. The menus are a mess, and I find it very confusing to find friends and navigate the different menus. Once you're in the game, it's then not that easy to mute someone in the lobby. When the game first came out, they had it right. You could literally just press a button and everyone would be muted. For some reason they seem to have updated this so that you have a whole host of options when all you want to do is just mute someone who's left their controller mic on and there's a screaming baby in your ear. But these are minor things that are wrong with the game that can be fixed quite easily at some point down the line when enough people moan about it. My real issue is the skill-based matchmaking and disbanding lobbies. The skill-based matchmaking is punishing me when I do well in a game by promoting me to a higher band. This isn't my only issue though. Because of the skill-based matchmaking, I find myself getting bored because all the games just seem to end up feeling the same. Because there's no way of changing the gameplay because of the disbanding lobbies. I'm a very competitive person and I don't like it when people get the upper hand on me, and I would like the opportunity to go back into the same lobby and kick their ass by changing the way that I play, or even whilst I'm waiting for the game to start, change my class and perk set so that I can get the upper hand on the person who's been doing it to me. Then there's the maps. While the 10v10 makes it feel a lot better and faster, the 6v6 maps are just too big, and well, to be honest, the majority of maps up to now have just been remasters that have been done in other titles. I feel there's a real lack of content and there's been hardly any new multiplayer content post launch. Then there's the original maps for this game. They've been mediocre at best, with a couple that stand out with new mechanics added to them. I've found that while it's fun to swim around, it's not really that useful in game, and not a lot of players are using the mechanic. And then there's the price tag of the game. £70 for a game that is limited content at launch and was full of bugs and glitches that the beta should have picked up on and fixed. Overall, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is still an enjoyable experience despite its flaws, and will surely keep you entertained between all three game modes. If you're willing to overlook these issues mentioned above, and the majority of issues are being fixed by updates. As for skill-based matchmaking, I think it's here to stick around. So would I recommend buying the game? Well, yes and no. Not for full price. If you see the game on sale, then yes, I would recommend recommend it, as despite its flaws, I have honestly enjoyed playing the campaign and experimenting with different loadouts in multiplayer, as well as completing the weapon challenges. And if the game's on sale, I would certainly recommend it to anyone who's interested in a first person shooter. If you enjoyed this review, then please don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews just like this one. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Ben, and until next time, goodbye.